Draw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, la, 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 la. Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes. Taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great. Popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work.
Welcome back, everybody, into Beaufort's own. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, a little bit of a rough night for us here on the streaming side of things. So had to get everything back together for us so far. It was just a moment here, actually. Got the There we go. Make sure we got all of our cameras rolling here tonight for you so far. Reconnect those for you. Don't have that third camera shot uploaded for you right now, but so in a moment here.
Jaden Andrews back up at bat for Beaufort, turn the lineup over. Bottom of the second. Ahead in the count 3-0. Gotta imagine anything in the zone. He has the green light. Already gotten a hit tonight in the bottom of the first. Beaufort went to their lineup pretty quickly as he'll take ball 4 and a 4-pitch walk to lead off this inning for Andrews. Logan Brucher now back up for his second time tonight.
Yeah, I've been working on fixing these technical difficulties here so far tonight. Haven't really had a chance to enjoy the game. Like I said, the first time over here on this side for baseball. Quick throw back to first, trying to get that tag out, and he's still going to be safe.
Yeah,
So,
Beaufort very active on the base pass early in this game. It's led to a couple runs for them. Been doing a good job of getting steals. So far, hasn't been thrown out yet. Swing and a miss there. Second pitch on the way, and now Talbert, or Brucher, excuse, all right, my fault. Sorry, that's Andrews out there. Got mixed up for a second there. Brucher at bat, but Andrews again showing out the speed, stealing second there. So far, Beaufort have had no base runners thrown out tonight. Count 1-1 for Brucher there after the steal. Now Andrews over there getting a good lead over at second. Possibly think about stealing third. A chopper there to the third baseman. The throw. Andrews gets the third, and Brucher will be safe. An infield single. now Zach Talbert is up. No, I said his name a few moments ago, but top of Beaufort's lineup doing well tonight. They're all, as the Andrews and Burchard, 2 for 2. Or Andrews 1 for 1 with a walk, excuse me, and Burchard 2 for 2, I believe now. Talbert, and Burchard will steal second, or attempt to steal second, I should say. He'll slide in safely. Talbert with the swing there to protect the runner. And no outs for Beaufort. Runners at second and third base. Great chance for Zach Talbert here. Grounded the shortstop. The throw.
He's off the bag. No, he's off the bag. Ask for help. Ask for help. No, he's got a bad angle. He's got a bad angle. He's got help.
They're going to call him safe there. Beaufort scoring the run there. 4-3 now, the Eagles lead. RBI single for Zach Talbert there. Andrews will score from third. Burchard moves over to third. Now Hudson Mullen. And the call is confirmed safe there. Goose Creek trying to protest. Now Hudson Mullen back up. The top of this Beaufort lineup doing phenomenal for them tonight. Being able to put some runs on the board and steal bases. As throw over to check Talbert at first base. Seen Goose Creek have to do that a lot tonight.
Yeah, Buford in good position right now. Runners on first and third. Still no outs here in this inning. Stealing going all the way to second.
No throw over, so the ball gets past the catcher there. Talbert easily able to make it a second. And I've honestly lost track of the amount of stolen bases for Beaufort, as they've stolen so many so far. Still just the bottom of the second, but a lot of action here by both teams.
Yeah, and I always love when there's no runner on first. So that way there's no kind of force out there going to second if you would have hit this ball. So
Yeah, especially the double play. Hate seeing that. As a fan of baseball, I always get nervous whenever there's someone on first. At least if it's my team, always a possibility of that double play.
we got to update the count for everybody, our viewers at home. We are 1-1 here. Make that 2-1.
Mullen at bat, rocking the arm sleeve. Now the count 3-1. Good take there from the catcher. Strike 2, now full count. Mullen thought that was ball 4, but the signaling strike there. That one hit
Straight
hard.
down the middle, and it's gonna be caught. First out trying to make it all the way home. Dropped on the catch and does.
Butcher able to score. Sack fly there for Mullen. Productive at bat. That was the first out for Beaufort, I believe. Now Mason Connolly coming
Yeah.
to bat.
So yeah, I would say pretty good inning for them so far. That one going to be the first out there. Looked like it was an opportunity.
Yeah, productive at bat for Hudson Mullen there. Obviously would have liked to see that one drop, but run scores, increasing this lead to 2 runs now. See what Mason Connolly can do now at the plate. And another stolen base there. Zach Talbert running the base as well. It's Beaufort team showing off their stealing ability here tonight. Able to swipe bases like nobody's business. And hit by pitch. And he will take first base. Runners on the corners for Beaufort. As Chase McKelvey will come back up now for a second time. That ball hits a left field there. And that'll be a double. And another run scores. Now 6-3 Beaufort lead. Great at bat from McKelvey there.
Come on, you gotta hit the cutoff. Keep each other playing order. Let's go.
Now Bauer socks up. Runners on second, third. Still just 1 out. Ball 1 to Bauer Sox there on the first pitch of the at-bat. Ball 2 there. Looked like he thought about taking a swing, but able to hold up. Bauer Sox rocking the Nike stay there, and he will be hit by a pitch. We saw Mason Connolly already hit by pitch earlier this inning, and now Bauer Sox gets hit. And now with the bases loaded, only 1 out, Creed Smith at bat. But huge opportunity for Beaufort to push this lead even further.
Adam, you need a shopping cart for that?
Love to see a grand slam here. Pretty electric. Obviously, any runs is good for Beaufort.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited right now to see what can happen here. Everybody's getting in motion. It's gonna be a strike as he swung hard at that one, trying to send that one out the way.
Yeah, obviously, like I said, any run for Beaufort is good in their eyes, but be extra special if he were to hit a grand slam here. He'll take strike two, laying off the bat there.
And still an opportunity here. He probably should, probably feels the pressure with bases loaded to try to get a run here. Every time you go up to bat, you want one, but get it out here, and you still got another batter up to go. So
Yeah, and even if he, hits a fly ball to the outfield and it is caught, that still should be enough to score at least one if the runners tag up. That ball will be hit foul to the right side. Still 0-2 the count.
Everybody better with two strikes. Let's go.
first ball.
Yeah, good job laying off that pitch there, avoiding the strikeout.
Probably didn't have no choice. That one's a little bit far out there to that right side.
Ball two. Now the count.
Yeah, and that one was. I'm saying that one was a little bit closer too. Like I said, two runners already getting on base by getting hit by a pitch here. This inning.
Yeah, Goose Creek pitcher. Can't see the number on the back of his jersey right now, but struggling with command. Now the count. All right, but it looked like he's gonna call it full, but strikeout there. Now 2 outs. Up to Thomas Purdy now.
Yeah, and then that's when he pitched. I caught a look at the number on his jersey, and that's Tristan Demumbrium, the
Demumbrium.
senior pitcher.
Demumbrium.
Is a heck of a name there
Tongue
on the
twister.
mound. Yeah.
Demumbrium.
All right, Nemo. That one was right over the head there. It looked like Purdy was going for the bunt there.
Want to know to Purdy here. Beaufort looking for him to get a hit to continue this inning, and he does go for the bunt. That will score a run. And safe is the call. A successful bunt for Thomas Purdy extends this inning, and the base is still loaded. And Jaden Andrews back up again. Beaufort, third time now through the lineup, or beginning the third time through their lineup, excuse me. Already gone through it twice as the lineup turns over once again. Still bases loaded. Chance for Andrews here. It's been great seeing this much action. This could be a final score for some games, but it's only the second inning, 7-3. Demumbrium will throw that pitch in there. And a great hit there from Andrews. That'll plate 2 runners.
Two.
A 2-run single.
Somebody help the pitcher. Somebody got to play D behind this guy.
Now 9-3 Beaufort lead. Still 2 outs. Demumbrium not able to get out of this inning. Now Berkshire back up for the 4th time tonight. That pass ball from DeMumbrum will allow the runners to advance into 2nd and 3rd, respectively. Andrews over at 2nd.
Yeah, and then solid. This would be a still a long way to go there. Still 5 more innings left to go, but with a 9-3 lead, anything's possible. But this is a great start, to the season for Beaufort High, getting the win over. If they were able to pull off this one here over 5A Goose Creek. Not the best program last year, uh, coming in, part of the bottom of their division in 5A, but still a quality win against a bigger school. You always got to take pride in getting those wins, 2 classifications over Beaufort High only being in 3A.
Yeah, you mentioned about how Goose Creek not necessarily not the best team last year. I was talking to one of the fans in the pregame and tell me this is Beaufort's 3rd coach in the past 3 years. So, he said he played college ball at Clemson, the all-time hits leader for Clemson. So, obviously, bringing his expertise. Beaufort looking for some continuity, and like you said, if they were able to get this win here, open the season, especially at home. Obviously, you got to win every game, but the ones at home just mean more. Now, mound visit for DeMumbrum.
Yeah, you definitely want to get that, and then also just to start the season, regardless of we don't have too much information on what happened during the the preseason scrimmages and things like that, but it's still important, once now that this actually counts towards their record for them to be able to get a quality win here, and Goose Creek trying to get the same start as well here, obviously on the road in the nest.
DeMumbrum's still trying to get out of this inning. 2 outs. Thomas Purdy over at 3rd. And that one is hit well, but that will be caught. Long fly ball.
That'll be the 3rd out, and to the top of the 3rd when we return right here on Beaufort Zone. Welcome back, everybody. Top of the third. Pitch right there to the dome of the Goose Creek.
Yeah, good thing he's wearing
Do
that
that, man.
helmet. Malcolm Webb, first pitch of the inning there, hits him right in the head on that helmet.
Hunley Price, let's say Hunley Price, making his way onto the first base.
First hit by pitch for Beaufort, at least on the pitching side, anyways. I would say they've been
Right.
on the hitting side. They've been hit quite a few times. Ball one there. Or 15, Micah Adams at bat now for Goose Creek. Count 1-0, make that 2-0. Strike one there. That ball fouled off. Second straight pitch fouled off there for Adams. No outs, man on first. Malcolm Webb with the delivery. And that'll run the count full at 3-2.
I would say I was adjusting the the ball count here, trying to get that camera straight for everybody. Apologize. Got the cameras mounted on the net, so once everybody starts pulling and yanking on the net, it starts to throw the cameras out of position there.
Now a visit to the catcher's plate. Discussion going on between Mullen and Webb there after the walk issued to Adams. And to start this inning with a 6-run lead, Malcolm Webb hits a batter on the first pitch and then walks Adams. Now showing bunt. Looking like they were going for the steal there. That'll be strike one. Now strike two. Now count 0-2. See if he shows bunt here. That one way outside. Hudson and Mullen able to keep that one from going by him. Now a count even at 2-2 after 2 balls outside. Count full now at 3-2. That'll be a walk. And with 1 out, Goose Creek had the bases loaded. With Landon Hamlin coming up to bat now. Goose Creek coach headed over there to tell him what to do in this situation. Make that 0 outs. Actually, they had 1 out on the scoreboard, but bases loaded, no outs. Hit by pitch and 2 walks for Malcolm Webb to start this inning as that ball fouled off for strike 1. Up 6 runs and a bit of a jam in the top of the third is Webb. Pitch high for ball 1. Now I count even at 1-1. Beaufort could use that double play ball right now for sure. Or even just get 1 out. Any out is a good out. After the coach is discussing strategy there, now head back to the batter's box.
One to count. That was straight down the middle.
Yeah, surprised Hamlin didn't swing at that, right down the middle. It's the sweet spot, but unable to even lift the bat on that one. Good save there from Mullen. Now the count even at 2-2. That ball low, and now Webb in danger of issuing a third walk this inning.
Yeah, especially after starting off with those 2 strikes early.
Yeah, and still no outs for Goose Creek. Oh, and fouled off into the dugout. Ricochet will head over to right field for being tossed out. Or tossed back to the pitcher, I should say. In MLB, they usually swap out baseballs after something like that happens. Obviously, this.
Yeah, you probably only got so many here tonight.
Obviously, different being the high school level. And a perfect pitch there for the strikeout.
There's a little bit of, we put a little bit of heat on that one.
Beaufort, a much needed out there. Now trying to get 2 more. Now it's a memo room. Sorry, excuse me there. Got mixed up there. Now at that. Pitcher versus pitcher. Now the bunt.
Matchup, well, remember going for the bunt.
Strike 1 there. Showing bunt there. Called for strike 1. See if he does it again here. He will not, and he will take strike 2. Showed bunt on the first pitch. Did not even take the bat off his shoulder there. That one fouled off. Webb ahead in the count 0-2. Ball 1.
That one was high. Right over the head of Demumbrium.
That one hit over, and they'll get the runner at second, trying to turn 2. pitcher will be safe at first by getting that lead runner there. Sacrifice. Or, excuse me, fielder's choice. Remember, I'm able to reach base. Got a little mix up there with my jargon.
Number 10, Dylan Jimenez.
That pitch fouled off. Strike two, fired in there. Great pitch by Webb. Now with 2 outs to count 1 and 2, chance here to get out of the inning, only allowing one run. That one hit well, popped up out in right field, and able to make the catch for the 3rd out. Malcolm Webb got in a bit of a jam early, holding Goose Creek to 1 run though. Very impressive.
What about the third? Gators pick up 1. Eagles 9. Gators 4.
Welcome back, everybody, into Beaufort's own bottom of the 3rd here. I apologize. A couple, technical difficulties here tonight. On my end once again, and with the first time doing baseball, we got the cameras kind of mounted on the net, and then we got some fans, touching the net and things like that. It kind of throws it off a little bit, and kind of having to keep those cameras adjusted as we get one crank right there to the middle. Now to see if he can make it all the way to first, and does.
Talbert with a leadoff single. Good job hitting there. Now Mullen coming up.
Number 10. Hudson. Mullen.
I talked about earlier him wearing that arm sleeve and Thomas Purdy rocking the chain. In my opinion, Vaughn, baseball is the sport with the most swag. They got the nice cleats dripped out with the arm sleeves, high socks, necklaces. Just looks really nice to me. I don't know your thoughts on that, but that's opinion.
I'm a football guy. If you ever seen football, pregame, what they wear, especially, it's a little bit different at the NFL level because they try to uniform it as much as possible as they can to make all the players look the same. But if they let the players dress like they dress pregame, it'd be a whole different, type of swag.
Oh, I'm sure, but that's in pregame in baseball. They get to do it in game in the outfield.
Well, I don't like the I don't like the socks, man. I don't.
Great hit
I think
there
it's
from
either
Mullen.
or.
That'll drop into left field. Talbot able to get to third, and now Mullen going to second, and a double back-to-back hits here for Beaufort. But especially on the outfield side of things, you're in the outfield. Some players, rock shades, wearing the nice hats. I just think it looks really cool.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we're gonna rank sports by level of swag. I think we could sit here all day. So you also got to tell you with basketball, it's only about the shoot game basically with basketball. Not really too much whether you want to wear the shooter sleeve on the left or the right, whatever you want to do. So, but definitely would be a conversation to be had.
Just giving my intake on that. That's an opinion I've always had. I like how the jerseys are button ups. Think it's really cool. Now Connolly, see his jersey dirty. Been active tonight. A lot of dirt on it. No outs runners on second, third. That pitch high. DeMumbrium still out there on the mound. Even after surrendering 9 runs, obviously Goose Creek trying to let him go as long as possible. Down 5 here. Down 2-0 in the count, actually giving up back-to-back hits. Beaufort trying to put some more runs on the board here to get to double digits. That ball low, run the count to 3-0.
So yeah, a pitch like that definitely is gonna help Beaufort High keep this lead a little bit here tonight. But like you said, struggling with command so far. He's hit a couple players here tonight. Just a lot of balls high, and that one just skipping across the plate.
A 4-pitch walk there and a pass ball. And now Talbert will score easily. Tucker Mickle, excuse me, out there at third. Coming in the game as a pinch runner.
Number 2.
I would say, yeah, they tried to get me to do that in high school because I ran track during the springtime, and they tried to get me to come. I said, yeah, yeah, we just need you to run the bases for some of our guys, but never just couldn't find the time to be able to do
Now
that.
another steal attempt here, but that ball will be long foul as that heads out of the park.
It is weird. My mom was kind of. It's not that she didn't want me to be athletic, but you're already playing 3 sports. You barely come home now. You want to play a fourth one? You want to do that? And, so she didn't let me. She didn't want to want me to overextend myself, so to speak. So I wasn't able to do that as well. So it is what it is. But definitely would have been a fun experience. Did a little bit doing church league softball for a while over at Burton Wells. Came and did a little bit of pitch running. Got an older guy who could crank it over the wall at any second, but he couldn't run too far. So And then every now and then we'd let him run because it's like, I can do it. I can run. I can make it. I can do it. Yeah.
Yeah, first substitution of the game, I believe, for Beaufort with Mickle over there at third. Now McKelvey with runners on the corners, no outs. 6-run lead for Beaufort, trying to increase that even more. As now another steal there, and Connolly will easily take second. Like I said earlier, I've lost track of the amount of steals they've had a while ago, but it's got to be over double digits by now.
Yeah, they've definitely been winning with the steals here so far tonight, and you see another one there. But just always keeping players on bases. I mean, that's the key part of being able to get a steal, and they've been able to do that a lot more than Goose Creek has tonight. Not even a reflection of the score, and then another hit there to the knees.
Yeah, the third hit of the night for Demumbrium.
And now here, bases loaded for Beaufort High, so another opportunity for them to be able to extend this lead some more, and they're already feeling good here. You got 10 points, and what would the equivalent of 10 points be? You would think in a football basketball game.
Well, in this sport you go by one, so for football it'd be a touchdown, a field goal, and then basketball either 5 twos or a couple threes mixed in there. And another pass ball there, and Tucker Nickel will score his first run scored of the night. First action for him. Pinch running, and now that will leave first base open as the bases were loaded. Count 1-0. Bauer Sox with 2 runners on, still no outs. And what's been impressive for Beaufort tonight, obviously, they've scored a lot of steals and pass balls, but 11 runs coming without hitting a home run. Very impressive. Now with count 2-0, another ball low from Demumbrium there. Now a mound visit. Looks like a pitching change for Goose Creek. Demumbrium will exit the game now.
Stephanie Hall will stay.
I just said, yeah, Thomas. So I basically had to, huh? About to say, yeah, I basically had to switch up the audio here. I just wanted to get rid of the audio. We had that new cable in here, and like I said, I was trying to busy, tinkering with things basically here all night, and basically I just went back to what we had before, so to cancel that audio out. So it was beautiful while we couldn't overhear ourselves talking into the microphones, but for the sake of our viewers, I think they would like to be able to watch this game without hearing us echo all night. So here we are. You can't hear.
New pitcher for the Gators, number 10, Dylan Jumeni. Ball Sox get ready to step back in. Two balls strike man at first, third, and second.
Now the game will resume. Bauer Sox back up. He'll take this third ball there. Now the count 3-0. Take strike one there. I can hear myself, so if I start stuttering. Great hit there. Sox ahead 3-1. Long single at right field there.
This is number 13,
Add on.
Smith.
Yeah, so trying something a little bit different here already tonight. Again with the audio, just trying to get it right. Best time to be able to test it is during this live stream, so we can have it back during the rest of the for the rest of the season. And uh,
And even with the pitching change, Goose Creek cannot evade the hit by pitch. The fourth time tonight that has happened. Now Thomas Purdy back up. Bases loaded, no outs. Beaufort having a nice bottom of the third inning. 3 runs scored so far. Still no outs. Chance to add on more. As Thomas Purdy will take ball one. Count 1-0 to start the at-bat. And he will make contact with that one, and it's going to be caught. Nice diving catch out there in left field. Great defensive play from Landon Hamlin there. Saving a run, holding all the runners there. No chance for Beaufort to tag up. Now the lineup will turn over for the 4th time tonight. If I keep track of that right, they've gone to the line so many times through 2.5 innings here. Strike one there into Andrews. and all the runners will be safe, and McKelvey will score. That one hit to the third baseman, but unable to make the throw. Another run will score. That ball hits on Micah Adams over there at third. Able to keep it in the infield, but not able to make the throw. Another run will score. Now Logan Brucher back up once again. He will take ball one. Thomas Purdy over at second base getting a good lead. Or Creed Smith over at second, excuse me. Couldn't see the number there. Now I count 3-0 for Brucher. Gotta imagine 3-0 count has the green light on anything in the zone. Fourth pitch on the way, and a walk on 4 pitches. RBI walk for Logan Brucher there. Great at bat. As Carter Bowersox steps on home plate. He scored Beaufort's 14th run of the night. Now Zach Talbert up. Bases loaded. Just 1 out for Beaufort. Jimenez, first pitch on the way. Ball low and a pass ball, and easy scoring opportunity there. And Creed Smith coming across the plate. Seen a lot of pass balls tonight from the Goose Creek pitchers. Gotten away from their catcher. Allowed Beaufort to score multiple times. One of the key differences in this game. Beaufort's lead now 11 runs in just the top, bottom of the third. So a long way to go in this one. Popped up there to the first base side for the second out of the inning. Now Hudson Mullen coming to the plate.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Howard. H to the OV. I used to mold snowflakes by the
Number 10, Hudson Mullen.
Ball low there. Good job by the catcher. Not on that one to get away like the previous pitch. Swing and a miss. Now the count 1-1. Took a strong hack at that one. Unable to make contact. Ends up in the back of the catcher's glove for strike one.
Something my coach used to always tell me: if you're gonna miss, you gotta miss full speed, and that's exactly what happened for Mullen there.
Ball probably would have been smoked had he been able to get some contact. You know, you don't get committed to Charleston Southern in the 10th grade for nothing. He has to dodge out of the way of that one. Acrobatic play from him to avoid that one. Some hitters, they lean into the pitch, but that time, obviously he wants to get a hit here, so he leaned away from that one.
So yeah, I was showing off the dodgeball skills there.
Jimenez trying to get out of this inning. Obviously surrendered a couple runs after coming in for the starter. But with 2 outs now, trying to get that third, keep this deficit at 11. Every run Beaufort scores, and it just makes it harder and harder for Goose Creek to come back from. Mullen will make contact on that. Looks like it's going to be a fly ball to center and caught for the third out.
That's going to be the end of the third inning when we return. Beaufort, large lead, 15-4.
Lead off for Goose Creek, number 4.
Welcome back, everybody, into the fourth inning. 11-point lead here for Beaufort High.
Yeah, Beaufort with a huge lead now. Pitching change as Mason Connolly will change from shortstop to pitcher. Looks like Malcolm Webb is done for the day, at least on the mound. Strike fired in there from Connolly. One and two now. That ball outside. Now count even at 2-2. Connolly trying to register the first out of this fourth inning. up 11. And a strikeout to start the inning from the reliever. Quick first out. Beaufort will throw it around the horn. Ball ending back up the glove of number 1, Mason Connolly. Now Dalton Bass steps into the batter's box. That pitch fouled off. Count 0-1. That pitch low for ball 1. Now even at 1-1 the count. Another ball low there. Connolly trying to find his groove on the mound after 2 straight balls pitched, following the strikeout to start the inning. Now facing his second batter. 3-1 now, the count for Dalton Bass ahead. Looking to get on base here. He'll take a swing at that, and now the count full as it is fouled off.
I'd say, and that's Beaufort has 16 here. Let me see, 15. So they're up 11. So we'll see if they'll enact a mercy rule up 4.5.
And a walk issued to Bass after striking out the first batter. So far, a strikeout and a walk for Mason Connolly on the mound. Yeah, like you said, the mercy rule. Got to imagine if Goose Creek can't make it at least somewhat manageable, try see that rule enacted. Only the 4th inning. This game's been going for almost 2 hours now. As Beaufort able to just string together a lot of hits, steal a lot of bases, and obviously score a lot of runs. 15-4.
Yeah. So the official rules here, page 73 of the South Carolina High School rule book, 73 9 here. The game will end anytime after 3 innings or after 2.5 innings when the team is 15 or more runs behind and has completed its term at bat. The game will end anytime after 5 innings or after 4.5 innings when a team is 10 or more runs behind and has completed its term at bat.
Strike fired in there for strike 1. Now 2-1. Good pitch there from Connolly. Now 3-1. Hitters count. Connolly trying to avoid issuing a second straight walk here with 1 out. Strike 2.
3-2 count here. I was update the scoreboard. I was looking at that rule book.
Fouled off there. Staying alive. Still a full count. Payoff pitch from Connolly on the way. Mullen Gonna try and throw the runner out. There's ball 4. Does not matter.
Let's go. Fill it up. Let's go.
Now 2 on for Goose Creek. Nice throw there to Mullen. From Mullen, excuse me. But did not matter as it was ball 4. So Goose Creek just probably trying to practice their steals there just in case, it wasn't a ball and able to get contact on it, get a head start running the bases. Connolly fires that pitch in there for ball 1. And after a strikeout, back-to-back walks issued. Now Beaufort's coach going to come out for a mound visit. Obviously, now they're just trying to get to this inning without any runs scored to get that mercy rule so they can get up out of here and go home up 11.
Like I said, well, they're still hitting at the bottom of the inning, so they will have to complete this inning, and then so actually they have to go to 5. So it can
Okay,
end
it's
at
5.
4.5 or 5, but the team that's up has to complete their turn at bat.
Okay. So they would take pointless at bats, basically.
Yeah.
They're already up. They're just trying to add more.
They say yeah. So if they were up on the road at the top of the inning, then it can end at 4.5. But home here, hitting at the bottom of the inning, they would
Since
have
that the
to
home
complete the full
team,
5.
understandable. Thanks for clarifying that rule. Like you said while you were reading the rules, I was trying to pay attention to the game. So thanks for updating me on that. Connolly fires that one a nice hit there, but it'll be caught. Sounded loud coming off the bat, but right to left field. Logan Brucher out there, I believe. Long way out there, can't see the number, but
Two away brings up number 15, Michael Adams.
now 2 outs there for Beaufort. Connolly trying to finish this inning with no runs allowed after coming in for starting pitcher Malcolm Webb. A strike from Connolly. A good recovery by Mullen, not letting that ball get away from him. Holding the runners at first and second. Ball 2 now, count 2-1. Adams trying to extend this inning for Goose Creek. That one fouled off, staying alive.
The longer
2
this
and
game's
2.
on, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but the longer this game's on, the more I'm glad I did not park my car on the side. I wanted to park over there because it was closer to the field, and I thought, that'd be the perfect spot for a media person to park. But the more we're here, I'm glad it didn't happen. As the second one in a row now goes.
Yeah, another pitch fouled off by Adams there, just staying alive in this at bat, making Connolly work for the out. 2 and 2 still the count. Connolly trying to dial up the perfect pitch here. Third foul. Able to make contact is Adams, just not able to put it in play. But yeah, usually they say whenever you're fouling off consecutive pitches, that he's all over it. So obviously, just trying to make solid contact and put that ball in play. Seeing the ball well, able to foul off 3 straight. Safe is the call. Great throw by Hudson Mullen to McKelvey over at third. Runner able to get in there. Both runners advance now. Runners at second and third for Adams. Full count here. Payoff pitch from Mason Connolly on the way. That ball will be hit and foul. Still a 3-2 count. Mullen delivering the signal. Pitch on the way. And a strikeout for Connolly.
Yeah, good on him being able to get out that inning without giving out any points. There was a long one, a little bit longer than the tooth on that inning, but good for him.
Head to the bottom of the fourth.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the fourth here.
Tucker Mickle getting his first chance at bat on the night. Already saw him pinch run earlier and score a run from third base. First opportunity at the plate. Takes ball one. Take a strike there. Now the count even at 1-1. That ball low. Count goes to 2-1. Good job staying patient, laying off that pitch. Obviously, first at bat of the night. Takes strike two there. Now even at 2-2. That one ground over to third baseman, and he'll be able to beat it out as Adams not able to get the throw as he fumbled it a little there. That was Nick Folks. Making his first plate appearance of the night as well. The senior. Jimenez fires that ball in for strike one. No outs. Mickle on first. Jimenez will check him over there. He's got a pretty big lead. And that one will get past the catcher, and Mickle is able to jog over to second. Another steal on a pass ball. We've seen a lot of those tonight. Goose Creek catcher having a tough time behind the plate tonight. Runner advances a second, still no outs. Hitter ahead of the count 2-1. Now full count. Payoff pitch on the way from Jimenez. And he will draw the walk. Now runners on first and second for Beaufort. Now Carter Womack at the plate, also making his first appearance tonight. 3 players in a row for Beaufort going deep into that bench. Obviously up 11 runs. They can afford it. Giving a lot of players their first at-bats tonight. Creed Smith on deck to break that trend, however. Starter in the game. Almost hit there was Womack. Again, errant pitch from Jimenez there. Now ahead 2-0 in the count is Carter Womack.
I want to give Womack a little bit of coaching here. If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball.
Now
Easy
3-0. And possibility of another walk for Jimenez. Could be 2 straight if there's a 4th straight ball here. Gotta imagine Carter has the green light if there's anything in the zone. And that will be nowhere near. And a 4-pitch walk. Now no outs, bases loaded. And Creed Smith coming out, breaking the trend of bench players coming up to bat. Now starter back in for Beaufort.
Creed Smith.
Beaufort in great position here. Bases loaded, no outs.
He's had a nice game tonight. See what he can do here. Great position. A 5th straight ball from Jimenez there, having a little bit of command issues in this bottom of the fourth. Make that 6 straight non-strikes. Finally, after 6 balls in a row, strike there. 2-1 the count now to Smith. Number 13 at the plate, trying to make something happen for Beaufort. Already up 11 and trying to increase that lead as they've done all game here. Been great at putting runs on the board.
At least that one was over the plate that time. He's been struggling so far at the mound. A lot of players going over the, not even at the players, just over their back.
And a third straight walk now. That'll bring in Tucker Mickle from third as he will step on home plate to score his second run of the game. Now 16-4, increasing that mercy rule ever so slightly.
Number 7.
I don't think it's slightly at this point.
I should say in large margins instead. Big chunks.
Thomas, quick math. What's the square root of 16?
8. Sorry, it's 4. It's 4.
I'm like, come on, man. You still in school. Your brain's supposed to be
It's
fresh.
4. It's 4. Got me off guard. I wasn't expecting the math question, so I just first time it popped in my head. But I do know that it's 4, guys. I do know basic math. See Beaufort put 16 runs up on the board, though. Very impressive. Obviously, not sure how great of a program Goose Creek is in baseball, but just the fact that they're a 5A school, anytime you see a lower classification be a higher classification, doesn't matter what sport it is, obviously impressive. So to see them put 16 runs up on the board.
Yeah, like I said, I spoke about it earlier. Goose Creek, not that good of a baseball program, but great that they're at 5A, a good 5A win. But they came at fourth in their region last year. I believe they were 11-17.
Strike out there for the first out. Jimenez finally able to record the first out of the inning. Base is still loaded. Miles Goodwater not even taking a swing at anything there. Obviously up big, trying to keep the trend of the walks going.
Yeah, just letting them do it there. I wasn't keeping track of the count there on the scoreboard there. But he had first out, and I know that feels good to get that monkey off his back after walking, getting the bases loaded just off walks, and another one going pretty much to the forehead of Davis Woods here.
Seen a lot of both pitchers for Goose Creek have trouble, finding that strike zone tonight. Seen a lot of hit batters, obviously. Almost hit there once again. Davis Woods trying to make something happen in his first at bat. Seen a lot of players make their debut at the plate this inning. Obviously, Beaufort with this huge lead can afford to do that. Deep roster. Now 3-0 the count. Hasn't had a chance to swing at anything here, laying off all these pitches. They're way outside the zone.
Yeah, they're pretty much just leaning back there at the plate. They're watching themselves instead of watching the ball go across the plate.
And that'll be another RBI walk here. Now Logan Brucher back up to bat.
Number 11.
Maybe it's his 5th or 6th time at the plate tonight. They've gone to the lineup so many times, lost count at this point, but now 17-4. strike one for Jimenez to Logan Brucher, who's had himself a nice game tonight. Although I guess you could say at this point, yeah, the majority, if not all, of the Beaufort rosters had a nice game. Obviously, baseball team sport of 17-4.
Yeah, definitely an easy night for them to start the season off. Getting the win here eventually. What is it going to be? But going and they got to travel to go to Goose Creek again, so they got a good chance to start off 2-0. I wouldn't be I wouldn't be shocked. Well, I would be shocked if there was a 360 with Goose Creek and they were to get that dub at Goose Creek when Beaufort High travels up there on Thursday.
Oh, one fouled straight back from Brucher for strike two, and now the count full at 3-2. Still just one out, bases loaded. Seeing a lot of RBI walks this inning. Beaufort hitters being patient. No need to rush anything with this huge lead. Up by 13 runs. That one fouled back as well, staying alive. He's all over that. Just got to keep it fair. That one fouled straight back in the net, shaking the cameras there.
Yeah, pretty much. You see them going all over the place. Got us thrown. And the camera's all blurred up.
First time tonight that's happened, so. And a strikeout for Jimenez. Brucher goes down looking for the second out of the inning. Now Zach Talbert back up to bat.
Number 12, Zach Talbot.
So yeah, players for Beaufort, baseball players for Beaufort just chilling out there on the bases. They're pretty much just scratching for bugs out there.
Pass ball. We're going to see another run score. The runners will advance. Carter Womack crossing home plate there.
And now with 14, one more run, and they could call the mercy rule here. See if the umpire Millen decide to do here. Should be for some high score another.
Yeah, Talbert trying to end this game right here, right now. Obviously, even if Goose Creek do get the out, there'll probably still be a mercy rule, like you said, but a lack of command and all these pass balls from the Goose Creek pitchers not being able to handle by the catchers really hurt them tonight. Just unnecessary runs being allowed in this game. I'd say majority of Beaufort runs is obviously, we touched on it. They've had great steals and done a great job running on the base pass, as Talbot will crank that one foul over to the left side. Now 3-1 the count. Trying to send that one down the third base line, not able to keep it fair. And he will take first base as a walk issued by Jimenez there. And now Hudson Mullen on coming up to the plate. Bases loaded.
I said, well, bases are loaded now. I didn't change the bases as they just had a run there. And I thought the bases were still loaded because that's how they've been for the longest of this inning.
That one fouled off to the left side by Mullen. 0-1 to start the at-bat. Tucker Mickle on deck should this inning continue. That one smoked into left field from Hudson Mullen, and the runner will score a single. And now Mickle will come up to the plate. Base is still loaded. Great piece of hitting there from Mullen.
That is 15 points for Beaufort.
Number 15, Tucker.
Mickle getting a second plate appearance. He'll take strike one on the first pitch. RBI opportunity for number 15 here, as he will send that one out into right field, and that will be caught.
Good hit, Kev. I appreciate it, though.
And that is going to be the game. 15-point lead for Beaufort. They're going to end it here at the bottom of the fourth
That's
inning.
the ball game.
We'll play the fifth, 15-point win, 19-4. I want to thank everybody for
Well,
tuning
way
in
to
tonight.
start the season.
Rough streaming here for our first baseball stream. But once again, appreciate all for tuning in. And tune in later on this week as we go live, as we travel to Goose Creek
Join us Thursday
for another
evening as we
baseball match.
travel to Beaufort.